Hi, so my name is Brenden West. I graduated with a BA in economics in '87. I also did a degree in the Jackson School. And when I got out of school, I did a number of things. Worked as a research analyst for the state of Washington and a statistical consultant. Edited a business magazine in Russia for a while and spent a number of years at Microsoft. So currently I do freelance software consulting, doing some work for Deloitte right now. So I'm going to talk today about making your own opportunities, how you get in the door in a company. And one of the things I do is I run a career mentoring group for people in the tech industry, and there's a link here in the video. And so I advise people on how to find work, how to find the work they want to do. And personally, I don't think I've ever actually gotten a job going through the front door by actually applying to a job. And maybe other people's experience is a little bit different, but I found that a lot of times it's about making your own opportunities, being in the right place, being lucky, being prepared, talking to the right person. So I figured I'd talk a little bit about what does that mean? Like, how do you do that? So one of the things that I think is really helpful is, like, a lot of people everybody wants to do the same thing. So everybody applies to the same company. I was recently advising a woman who had an excellent background from Caltech, and she was really disappointed because all her friends are working at Facebook and Google, and she didn't get a job at Facebook and Google, and so she's completely lost what to do. So I helped explain to her that not everybody needs to work at Facebook and Google, and there are a lot of other opportunities, and not everybody needs to work at Amazon, and a company like Facebook or Amazon can pretty much be very, very selective. So when you're looking at companies like that, you're putting yourself in a position. But there are a lot of companies that are not Facebook or Google or Amazon. A lot of these companies don't have name recognition, and with a little bit of research and looking around, you'll find that there are a lot of companies that aren't as well known that still need people with talent and skill. And one of the ways that you make an opportunity is by finding these companies that other people haven't really thought about. And another thing that I think is very helpful is to really get outside your comfort zone and network. Like we say, go out and network, but there are different ways you can do that. And one way is to network in your pool. But another way that I think is very helpful is to go out and network in areas where maybe you hadn't thought about getting out. And maybe there's a group that you haven't identified with before, but getting out to this, go to a venue where maybe you don't see yourself as part of that group, but it gives you a chance to meet people you wouldn't otherwise meet. Maybe there's some opportunities that you wouldn't otherwise have run into. You find maybe there are groups that you identify with that you haven't thought you would identify with. And sometimes, especially if it's not a venue where you expect to be there long term, it gives you a chance to practice talking about yourself in a way where the expectations are really low, and you're forced to explain who you are, what you studied, what you want to do, but you don't have the pressure of hoping this person's going to give you a job. So that kind of practice can be very, very beneficial. And I guess I would say then, I would repeat what a lot of other people have probably already said, which is do what you enjoy doing and work at it, because the things that you enjoy you're going to do well, and the things that you don't enjoy you're probably going to do very poorly. So keep working at what you enjoy doing. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're going to make money at it, but if you are doing whatever it is that you enjoy, just read about a guy last week who his background was in construction or something, but he just really, really likes sports statistics. And he had spent a lot of time working on sports statistics and gotten to the point where he was writing articles and really putting out some very definitive information. And he just got hired by the Milwaukee Bucks to be there to help them analyze who they should draft as a basketball player. He has no background in athletics. He just really, really liked sports statistics. And so he worked really hard at something that he enjoys, not with the expectation that he was going to make money, but just because he really liked it, and he got to the point where that door opened up. So I would say that that's one of the ways that people can do that, and it might go quickly or it might take a long time, but I think that people who really enjoy what they do what they enjoy, and eventually those doors open up to get paid doing it. And that's kind of what I'm doing now.